Listen, she wakes me up every single night at 4 a.m. She can be bothered. I have not slept a full night in a very long time. Let's say a very long time. Yeah. So she can deal. I'll be going for now. Take care, stitching. Stay hydrated. Thank you so much, Chima. Thank you for being here. And I hope to catch one of your streams soon. When do you stream, Chima? Do you have like a set schedule? Because I want to catch one day. Yeah. Have a nice day. I stream randomly. That's alright. I'll randomly catch you maybe. Yes, enjoy walking your dog, your cute little pug. And thanks for hanging out. It was nice to have you around. Really lovely. Trying to think of how I learn languages sometimes. I've used memorize quite a bit for vocabulary. That's very useful. If anyone ever needs to learn vocabulary in a different language, memorize is quite nice. Um, I used it a lot for Spanish. That's how I learned like a bunch of Spanish vocabulary, especially because sometimes they give you like um mimetic ways to remember things. So, for example, the way I always remember Spanish for clown is payaso. And I learned that on Memrise, and the way they help you remember that it's payaso is the pay for clowns is ass. Like they don't get paid very well. So it's a fun website for that type of thing. If you just have certain vocabulary words you'd like to review and learn, Memrise is a good choice. Last I used, I don't know if they've changed in the time since I've used it. If I was less lazy, I could do Chinese on there too. Kitty hair. Let's switch up headphones. Mm. I think that's it. I'm thinking very hard of other ways I've learned languages before. I literally think it's just Duolingo and Memrise. Maybe Quizlet, but also I hate Quizlet. I wish I had actual flashcards for Mandarin, but I haven't found any that I can buy. I would need to make them myself, which sounds awful. My handwriting in Chinese is so bad. It would be counterproductive to write my own characters for flashcards. So maybe one day I'll find some. Who knows? There's some fun bookstores around. I always get very excited when I find a bookstore that has English. So maybe eventually I'll find one that has English learning Mandarin resources. Maybe calligraphy before flashcards. Yeah. That seems fun. I wish I was good at calligraphy. I know people who are good at Arabic calligraphy. It's so cool. I've I don't have good handwriting in any language. My English handwriting is bad. Just generally, people think artists have good handwriting. I don't. I very much do not. Like, it's legible, but I get made fun of, uh, especially by my partner for my handwriting being too legible. Like, it looks like a small child really took their time with each letter. is uh is an apt description of my handwriting. Hi, Martin. Good morning. Did you just wake up from your experience sleeping outside? I'll do a shout out for Martin in a second. Eh, eh. Shout out Martin all the time, and I'm going to continue to do so. If you, for whatever reason, haven't checked out Footplate Figures or Martin yet, you should check them out. They do sculpting and art and tiny train stuff. I'm a man of the wild now. So I'm on Martin's Discord server, which is very fun because for some reason completely incomprehensible to me, he decided to sleep outside yesterday, which was very funny because I was like awake, like you were sending messages in the morning, my time, so it was just like nice. Martin is just hanging out in the outdoors. I've been up for a while. Yeah, have you slept? It was hotter inside than it was outside. Really? Well, I guess that's a reason? I don't know, man. Snakes. Thank you very much for the follow, Yuiku. Yuiku. Hope you're having a good day and a good time being here. As we just like hanging out, stitching, chill times. So yeah. I don't know what would I don't know what would possess you to go sleep outside though. Like, okay, sure, camping is cool, but like I like having protection from bugs and snakes and creepy crawly things and bats and everything. I don't know, man. Is the diva? The diva is here. Hi, Karen. The diva is here. She's just sleepy. There were bats. Yeah, be careful. Bats. I don't know if it's true in the UK, but in North America, bats are like the #1 carriers of rabies. If you wake up with a bat in your room or marks of a bat's bite, because you usually don't wake up to a bat's bite, you're supposed to go to the hospital immediately. So yeah, Martin, maybe check your neck or like your arms or whatever for bites. Please stay safe. Thankfully no mosquitoes yet. Okay. That's good. That's good then. Mosquitoes are not fun. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. As long as you're happy. Being a man of the wild. What was that? Possessed. Hey camera, what's wrong with you? Okay. It's been acting up recently. I might need to figure something out. Really? Yikes. We've been rabies free since the start of the 20th century. Awesome. I was kind of hoping so. So I didn't say it on Discord because I was like, I think the UK as an island should be decently easy to make rabies free. Yeah? Like, I think it should be alright. Yikes. Yeah, I think that's just true for North America. I think in North America, because it's gigantic, I don't think you can really truly make it rabies free. Um, Hello, Koetas. How are you doing? Hello to my favorite oil painter. Earlier I was talking about forging or oil paintings. How are you doing today? Let me look up. Why? How did I do this incorrectly? Hey. Hey. Let me try again. Okay. So yes, if you're interested in oil paintings, Komitas is a wonderful oil painter. Should go check them out. It's a fun time over there. I got 3 bites in bed the other night in winter. What about insect bites? Oh no. And hello to my favorite situations chat. Yeah, the chat's a fun time. We're talking about the fact that I'm convinced Martin was possessed yesterday. Because I don't know if you're in Martin's Discord actually, because he slept outside. It's very exciting. Cheeky. I hope you're doing well, are having a nice day. Yeah, it's a good day over here. We are just stitching a million flowers and just hanging out. Seriously, it was 6 degrees hotter inside than outside. Okay, but how hot was it inside? Do you have a fan? How hot was it inside, and also do you have a fan? I don't know. 24 degrees. Martin, my air conditioning is set to 24 degrees. What is the weather here? It's 28 here. Due to be 30 here today. Oof. Oof. That's not good for the UK. Possessed, yes, possessed. Absolutely possessed. Possessed by a djinn. A djinn took over Martin's body. Just got a call from a London company because I registered on their site, immediately asked if I needed help. What? Wait, are you okay? What happened, Onion? What do you need help with? Is it because you're in Finland? Cannot sleep outside tonight because we're due for rain. Yeah, fair enough. I skipped my morning run today since it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. Yeah, it doesn't seem very healthy to run in such heat. Here I see mostly people exercising and running either like right before dawn or after sunset. Not a lot of people do it during the day because it's a bit hot. Usually it's the elderly exercising before dawn and then people coming home from work after sunset, doing their runs and stuff. Are you granting wishes? No, not a genie, just a normal djinn. The ones that possess you and make you do weird stuff. I forgot to look up more about jinn in Islam. I need to better educate myself on my own religion. I don't need help. I'm not buying their product. I'm only connecting one of our clients to our product. Oh no. Oh no, Onion. Onion, your clients are very annoying. Your clients are very high maintenance, let's say. All the time with the stuff happening. And definitely not because lazy. Oh no. What sort of stuff? Where stuff? Whom stuff? Whomst? For exercising? Or for like stuff I need to know more about in Islam? Because that would be jinn. Big companies like not Nokia are like that, I guess. High maintenance, yeah, I believe that. I'm glad you started referring to them as not Nokia as well. You need to add a winky face. Not Nokia wink. I'm mostly going by Neil Gaiman's version of Jinn, though I have a book of related tales in my bedside table. I don't know Neil Gaiman's version of Jinn. I'm sure it's lovely though, he's a good author. I'm sure it's very good. I like Neil Gaiman's work quite a bit. I don't know them from Neil Gaiman's work. I know Jinn from religious things. Also, Kotas, the fact that you run at all is very impressive. I I I do not. I don't do any exercise. I'm very much in awe of people who do actually get up in the morning and go run. I don't do anything. Not a single thing. Although I do make myself bike places if I go anywhere. I don't have like a car or anything, so it's my only exercise. Yes, for the price of your soul. That's how much the wishes cost. It's not Nokia, and if it was, I couldn't talk about it. I know. I'm just saying, it's definitely Nokia. Just because I only know one big Finnish company, and it's Nokia. If you guys still own Skype, I'm telling you, I would be saying it's Skype, but you don't own Skype anymore. Ms. Jin featured in American Gods. Oh yeah, I started that, but I never finished it. I don't remember what I got distracted by. It's not because it's a bad book. I do really like Neil Gaiman's writing and Terry Pratchett. I just never get around to like reading their books. My whole soul, damn it. I started running again last week. I was so hyped. Yes, I'll do this every day again. I haven't done it since. Big mood on that. Except I don't even deceive myself. I'm like, it's just not happening. If I actually do need to start exercising soon, one day, for health reasons, I'm gonna have to sign up for like some sort of sport because I would just get so bored if I have to run around. I'll figure out some sort of weird sport. I'll go do aerial yoga. There's an aerial yoga near here. And it sounds more exciting than running around. It sounds very circusy. And I do love circus stuff. Maybe I'll learn how to ride a unicycle. That'll be my exercise. I'm gonna go join the circus. Bye. Like a bit in Peep Show? I don't know what that means. Alas, 'tis fine. Okay. How many flowers have we done? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 flowers. Oh my god, what if we finish this side? The book I have is Tales of the Marvelous and News of the Strange, a medieval Arab fantasy collection. That sounds very cool. I do not have any such books, and I should get some. I would love books like that. There's this one book I really want that's like unavailable anywhere, but it's an English translation talking about the etymology of Arabic words. And I really would like to read it, but I don't know where to find it. I love etymology books. Etymology books are so good. Which is, if you don't know what etymology is, it means the origin of words. What is happening here? Why am I so stuck? Okay. Never seen it, which is bad because I'm friends with one of the supporting actors, Martin. Comedy Gold, I highly recommend to all. Peep Show. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I do know what it is, so that's why I'm a bit concerned. But perhaps I'll try it out one day. I do say, for as much as I like to dunk on the UK, and I never will stop dunking on the UK, I do like British comedies a lot more than American ones when it comes to media. That's just something I cannot lie about. Is Yisuti not as dirty as the title suggests? I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I trust you, but yeah, I'm sure it's not. Okay. Doing my best to not tie a million knots. I'm trying to think what British comedies do I actually like, other than obviously the Cornetto trilogy. I do like I've said this many times before, I really like the Goes Wrong show. I adore them. I think it's such a lovely concept, and it's executed very, very well. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what comedies I do like. Okay, I have to look while I do a tiny bit of work. Okay, no worries, Martin. Have fun working. I will be hanging out here for a while. Upstart Crow. Not a thing I know. Small work. Yeah, it's tiny work. Come on. Come on. Alright, I finally got it. Why is it so difficult to count to 2? I'll never understand it. It's a comedy about Shakespeare I've mentioned, starring David Mitchell as William Shakespeare. Ah, nice. Yeah, I think I have that written down somewhere. I will get to it. It's on the watch list. There's such a long list of things I want to try out. I almost like that. That's very funny. Almost. Not quite. It did not quite meet the standards, but it almost made it. I'm very crafty. Almost. Only almost, Karen. You dress up, price has gone up, inflation strikes again. Yeah, I have increased the price on it. Because all the time everyone telling me to dress up, which is fun and fine, but like, I think it needed to go up in price. It was too cheap. It is inflation. I'm still trying to think of all the things to put for the channel points. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't know what to do for the... I got jealous of everyone who does like giving your points to do something big. But I just don't know anything big. I am jealous and I can't think of anything, so I will remain jealous. Gonna need to wait for a market crash to redeem that then. Oh no. Yes, the inflation is too much. Otherwise, I'm always just gonna be in traditional dresses. It needs to be special. I only have 2. If I had more than 2, we could keep it cheap. But alas. Aww. Come on. Maybe once I learn sewing, we can make a traditional dress. Oh my god. I think this is gonna take forever. I can't imagine how long it takes to make one of the traditional Palestinian dresses. They're all insane. So much effort. I have... Is there inflation everywhere? Okay, this is gonna be a really dumb question. Does Finland have some really bad inflation right now? Or is it normal? Because I don't think Taiwan has it as badly as the US does. I don't know who has it as badly as the US does right now. And I only know about the US one because 1, it's in the news all the time, and 2, I often get paid in dollars, so... So I kinda have to keep on the top of it. Inflation is totally normal, not always a bad thing. Oh yeah, no, 2% inflation is ideal, according to economists. This is not a hard and fast rule, but it's generally the rule that economists will cite is that you want 2% inflation. The US is at like 8% inflation, and that one's worrying. Um, that's where it's bad. That's why I'm asking if Finland has it like quite a bit. Um, this is how you would stitch a design into a dress. Yes, probably. Most likely. I do want to stitch. I need to get. So there's a specific kind of cloth you can get for stitching onto clothes, which I really do want to get because now that I have a sewing machine, the world is my oyster. Once I learn how to sew. Um, and it would be cool to also be able to stitch designs into clothes. I would very much like to, but I need a specific kind of cloth for it that I haven't been able to find in Taiwan yet. I might need to order it from the US, which I'm reluctant to do because I don't like importing things. I think inflation goes up pretty much all the time unless there's a crisis. Yes, it should be 2% all the time. It's funny, very paint by numbers. I was hoping the cast they had would be a bit more avant-garde. Even had a friend in a bit part of it. Oh yeah, Martin, you've done like a bunch of theater stuff, right? Am I making that up? I feel like you know a lot of actors. I feel like you know quite a few actors. I mean, Trump sent the markets giddy every time he spoke. That's a different question. If you want to talk about that, go look at Elon Musk's tweets. A layer to stabilize the embroidery, the fabric under the embroidery. Yeah, like the thing so you can actually see how big to make the stitches and stuff. I think it's called tearaway Haima. It's very cool. It helps you like actually get your stitches the right size and stuff. I'm not a pro that I can just like put X's and they're all perfect. That would be a bit much. Who was your friend at Upstart Crow? I enjoyed it. I didn't know Shakespeare as well. Someone named Izzy is Martin's friend, I think. Whenever Elon opens his mouth, crypto went up or down, never knew which way. Yeah, no. I was actually, before I started streaming, I was eating some food, because I have to do that now. The doctor says I have to eat more food throughout the day so I can take my medicine. And it was about Elon Musk's market manipulations by some more news on YouTube. It was very nice. It was a very good summary of how awful it is and how he's kind of like might be stuck into buying Twitter right now, which is very funny but also sucks. I used to do it for most of my 20s. That's very cool. Oh, like that. Yeah, Haima, specifically because I can't just... I'm not good enough at cross-stitching that I can just make all my X's perfect. I need the holes in the embroidery. She's the one in the Peep Show. Lizzie Winkler. Yay, doctor. Oh, I mean, it's just because it's antibiotics and you're supposed to take that after eating, apparently. So I have to, like, get out of bed earlier now. As I've said before, I always take a nap before I start streaming because I like sleeping and I think sleep is important and it is not for the weak. So I had to like actually wake up from my nap earlier so that I can make a sandwich. Very annoyed, but I did take my antibiotics, so 1 of 3 doses has been taken today. It is absolutely ludicrous. Let me show you actually the absolutely ludicrous way I've been given antibiotics. Sorry, kitty. Do you want to see a week's worth of antibiotics? Because this is how I've been given a week's worth of antibiotics. 1 week. This is 1 week. Absolute insanity. And I have to like fold it up and put it away. And that's each dose by itself for 1 week, 3 times a day. The lady gave it to me over the counter, and I was like, I'm going to laugh in your face. I won't do this anymore. UK is too small. We all know each other. I know. I used to be Cortez's babysitter. Is that a true fact? Do all British people know each other? I would believe that. If you wanted to tell me all British people knew each other, I'd believe you. Hi, Larara. How are you doing today? How's life? How's it going? I'm glad you liked my memes yesterday. I was making memes on my phone and harassing Martin and Larara with them. Um, it was a very fun time. Making memes on Ibis Paint X is a good time. Why are they bagged? I was shocked. It's as tall as I am, by the way. Like that thing of medicine, it's literally my height. It's very funny to me. I was like, damn, I'm not dying. Like, I just need some antibiotics. I'm fine. um, that's smart though, you know what to take for each dose. Exactly, yeah. No, I'm fine with it. I just thought it was very, very funny. It was super intense. The history and Shakespeare and jokes were just great. It was a bit too formulaic for me. Fair enough. I mean, that's kind of the problem with a lot of like comedy and horror and anything that's really part of a genre. Um, was he a good baby? I'm glad he was a good baby. Uh, she's the new Bond. Oh, wait, did they announce the new Bond yet? I have no idea who the new Bond is. Loved your harassment. The gradient you use. I love making garbage memes on Ibis Paint X. It's like a really bad phone app. Well, it's not bad. It's really good. People can make like amazing art with their finger using Ibis Paint X, which is a level of power that I fear. I've seen people make gorgeous pieces of art on it, and I fear them. I fear them a lot. I just use it to make garbage memes that I can harass people with. I'm glad you guys both liked it quite a bit. don't encourage me. I will. It's too easy. Sorry, the newest Bond? Daniel Craig's the last one, I think. I have no idea. No clue. I've watched one Bond movie in my entire life. So I'm not professional Bond knower. I remember the 90s Ophi. I remember when people discovered gradients in Photoshop. It sounds amazing. What a time to be alive. Martin, that sounds so good. Can you imagine the number of gradients? Sounds like a fun time. All the colors. I love it. I wanted to make it more word arty, but I was like I was supposed to actually leave when I was making these memes. My partner was like waiting for me somewhere, and I was like, I'm very busy. Give me a moment. I'm coming. Which Bond did you watch, Ophi? Crap. The newest one? Rami Malek was in it? I watched it exclusively because Rami Malek was in it, and I love Rami Malek so much. I can't say I enjoyed it. Just kind of, I don't know. I don't think spy movies are for me. Just kind of bored. That's just my opinion. I still am very into the spy family anime, so I don't think it's a genre thing. I think I was just really bored. Also, Rami Malek kind of sucked in it, which made me very sad. His character was awful. I'm not sure I've seen any of the new Bonds. I don't know. I have no clue. I did watch Austin Powers before. That was beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Work of art. Was the Austin Power movie I saw. I remember when I saw that. I saw it a few years ago. I don't remember why either. Somebody wanted to watch it. They were like, it's a Bond parody. I was like, I've never seen Bond movies, but let's go. They told me Shrek was in it, and I was on board. As soon as someone told me Shrek was in something. Bond is like Batman. There's one story and it keeps getting told. Yeah, kind of it. Where's my needle? Okay. No hate on Rami. Yeah, no hate on Rami whatsoever. I don't think it's Rami's fault his character sucked. It was just kind of like boring. Nothing really enticed me in the new Bond movie. It's not to say it's a bad movie. I'm sure if you're very into the spy genre, it was like quite nice. It's just not for me. Best Batman ever, Lego Batman. I've heard that before, and I need to watch Lego Batman. So many people have told me that Lego Batman's the best Batman that I feel like I really should just watch it. I was very into the Batman movies that came out in the 2000s because I was like a teenager and I thought it was very cool. I thought Bane was very cool. I don't think I could take them seriously if I watched them now. I haven't seen Rami Malek one yet, though I did see him in an old game that a few people have been playing called Until Dawn. I love Until Dawn. I love Rami Malek being absolutely unhinged in Until Dawn. It's such a fun game. The new Bond was boring, yeah. Thanks, Onion. We agree on a movie. It's never happened before. Even Leto woke up for this development. Oh, that Rami was in the same Bond as Martin's friend. Martin's friend was in the Bond movie? Good for them. I love the new Batman with the vampire boy. I can't say I loved it, but I did find it very interesting. I thought it was one of the less... It was so long. It was a very, very long movie, and that was really my only complaint about it. I like Robert Pattinson generally. I think he's a fun actor to watch. He won my heart at an early age with his vampire performance. You really should. I sat down reluctantly to watch it with my son, but loved it. Yeah, I probably will watch it one day. Me and my best friend, we like watching like weird animated movies together sometimes. So I'll eventually call him and we'll watch it. I haven't seen the new Batman either. It's really good. I mean, I think it's better than a lot of Batmen. But it's really long. It's like 4 movies in one. It's a lot. It gets its message across, and I don't think it's like unnecessarily long. It's just like, just be prepared to feel like you watched a movie marathon. Martin has friends everywhere. I know. Apparently all British people know each other. So that's my that's what I've learned today. Lizzie Winkler and Rami Malek were both in No Time to Die. Okay. How many steps removed does that make me from Rami Malek? Then like 4 steps removed from Rami Malek. I'm probably much less. Just because he's Arab American and Arab Americans all know each other. I'm literally probably like 2 steps removed from Rami Malek. If I really, really wanted to, I could find him out. Go speak to all the Arabs I know in the US. Especially since he's Jersey Arab, and I know a lot of Jersey Arabs. A lot of New Jersey Arabs. Many, many. I'm very familiar with the community there. But is it better than George Clooney Batman? Is that the one that had nipples? All I know is that there was a Batman that had nipples. Alright, please work. Yes, okay. The camera's not dead. It's because the UK is so small. I was telling Ophi I used to be your babysitter. That's so odd. That's so cool. Was he a good babysitter? That's the real question. It's the one with Schwarzenegger as Freeze. That sounds fun, actually. That one sounds like a good time. But no, I have not seen that. I haven't seen a lot of movies. Just generally, it's not many. Made me watch too many train documentaries. You know, that checks out. Documentary on trains. Martin, your love of tiny trains is fascinating. I had never heard or seen or knew that such a thing existed before. Absolutely fascinated by small trains that you can sit on and go around a track on. It is very, very cool. Very, very cool. Something I've never heard of before or seen or like observed. I just generally don't know much about trains, I guess. Clooney as Batman is a huge miscast and the story is not good. Damn. Kid, it's Assheimer. But the cheesy freeze puns are fun and Poison Ivy and Bane are pretty good in it. Alright. Alright. So should I watch it for like laughs one day, Haima? Because I do like watching bad movies for laughs. Educational. Many train documentaries. UK's not that small though. I feel like the UK's got some people on it. Can't be that small. Nah, but no joke. I was somewhere the other day and someone came up to me and said, I used to look after you in nursery school. Do you remember? That's very funny. That's hilarious. I would be overwhelmed if I was somewhere and they said I used to look after you as a baby. I'm not sure if you don't have any better movies you want to watch before that, sure. Nah. The only like good movie I've seen recently, like genuinely good, no complaints, I loved it, movie was Everything Everywhere All at Once. Absolutely adored that movie. It was very, very good. I can't think of any other like very good movies I've seen recently that I was 100% in love with. The answer was no, I did not remember. It was Martin. Yeah, that would be so funny. Just absolutely poor Martin. Ophi, are you anywhere near Hamasan Museum of Taiwan Railway? Hamasan Museum of Taiwan Railway? I don't know, where is that? What city is that in? If you know? Because I live in central Taiwan. So I have no clue. That sounds like something that would be in South Taiwan if I had to guess. Kaohsiung City, yeah, that's southern Taiwan. I've never been to Kaohsiung actually. It's a pretty big city. It used to be the major city a while ago, before the Chinese Civil War. Shame, they have one there. Like a train museum? No, yeah, that sounds like fun. I've never been to a train museum. I've been on a train, so that's something. I like riding trains. They're generally less bumpy than like other. A tiny train. No, I should go check that out though. That sounds like a good time in Kaohsiung. One day, if I ever go to Kaohsiung, I'll keep an eye out for it. It'll be fun. Okay. You stream tiny trains on your channel and I was so in awe. I did not know there were small trains that you could just like sit on and just like go. It's very cute. Tiny little train. And they also go toot toot. I feel like the beep on a tiny train should sound more train-like than toot toot. It's very adorable. I've never seen those trains either, and I was fascinated. Right, Larara? It's just never ever seen before. I'm gonna find you one closer. I don't know if you'll find one in Taichung. It's a bit. I mean, it's a big city, but it hasn't been around. It hasn't been developed for that long. Like, it's really just been developing in the past, like, 10, 15, 20 years. I feel like tiny trains require older cities. Like Kaohsiung, which is, like, I think older than Taipei. There's loads in Spain, and occasionally you might spot a Wookiee. That was so funny. In Martin's train stream, at some point he just started going, "There's a Wookiee," and every single person in chat was like, "What?" Because not one person expected the word to come out of Martin's mouth to be Wookiee. Like, not one. Zero people expected that to be the word to come out of his mouth after he said, "Oh, look, if you look this way, you can see a." So everyone was just so confused. It was very fun. It was a fun stream. Just on a small train with Wookiees around from Star Wars. Never seen him. I know. Tiny trains are not a thing I've ever observed before. Alfie and I were like, did he say Wookiee? I was like, what? Look, if you DM your general location, I'll send you info so you can be a giant too. Yeah, it is very funny. Martin, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you were streaming, at some point you stopped in front of a bridge and a person was on a tiny train on top of that bridge, and I lost my mind. I was laughing so hard. Eh, mod icons, come. Where'd it go? Bad. Mod icons, be gone. Alright. No, thank you. Oh, okay. I thought you were replying to Martin Larara. That was very funny. Just like, no, stay away from me with your trains. I literally thought Martin was like, I'll send you tiny trains near you, and you just went, no, thank you. um, that's when we decided. That's when we decided the next Fast and Furious should be tiny trains. Yeah. No, Martin, I lost my mind. Someone went by on a small train on the bridge, and I was laughing so hard. My partner was actually a little bit concerned because I was like, I did not expect that to be the size difference. Like, oh, I lost it. The size difference was not at all what I thought. It was like a grown adult on a small train, and it was so crazy. You should have seen our model village with Wookiees, droids, pirates, and dinosaurs. That sounds very cute. I was reading EduPlay's message for like the third time in a row, processing it as my brain lagged. Streamlink caught me off guard. Don't worry about it. I know you say like report them, but Onion is hard. I have 3 buttons in front of me. And it's simpler. There is a company making tiny trains in Taiwan. Everything's made in Taiwan as far as I'm aware. I still need to go rob the Steam Deck factory because I want a Steam Deck very badly. But they don't sell in Taiwan yet. So I still have to go do a heist so that I can get my handheld video game console. But yeah, Taiwan makes all sorts of stuff. All sorts of things in Taiwan. Such as cursed potato chips. Look, a tinier train. Smaller trains. Okay. Let me state again, Ophi is your non-lawyer. Don't flag your big crime plans on Twitch streams. It's okay, they'll never catch me. They'll never catch me at my publicized heist at the Steam Deck factory. No, I'm too scared to do a heist. It's generally, if you're gonna do a heist, I feel like it's a bad idea to be illiterate, you know? Like, considering I can't read Chinese, I feel like it's a very bad idea for me to do a heist in a Chinese-speaking country. It cannot end well, right? Like, if I think about it, it's gotta end poorly. Oop. Okay, cool. But yeah, they'll never catch me. They'll be like, who did this heist so poorly? I just want a Steam Deck. I just want to play my games somewhere that is not right here. Oh no. I need to permit you, Martin. Rip all of Martin's messages. RIP, rest in peace, they're gone forever. I need to put chat on screen at some point so that they aren't gone forever. I'll do that. I'll eventually put a little chat box somewhere on screen. Just a small one. LOL. Yeah, you've been yeeted into the abyss. Let me permit you. Okay. What's a question mark for? Oh no, what is that? A moment, I have a knot in my string. Let me look. Gov.Taiwan. I know what that link is. Oh god, it's almost fell. That's not as tiny. I was on one of these at the zoo. No, Martin, I want a train I can sit on, like you. I want to be on the train. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just a normal trolley. They had one of those at the zoo. It cost 5 NT, I think, to like ride on it. It was like a ridiculously cheap amount of money. Okay, I'll eventually find one. It's alright. I just need to eventually go to Kaohsiung one day. I hear it's a pretty cool city. My partner absolutely hates it, but I hear from other people that it's a pretty cool city. So I'll eventually go visit. Oh, we also have tiny trains in Belgium. Probably, if they exist in the UK. Have you been on them, Haima? Have you been on a small train? I'm trying to think. I've never been on anything that cool. The coolest thing I've ever been on are those like swan things on lakes that you can like pedal around in. I think that's where I've peaked in terms of like transportation. The pedaling around on those swan things on lakes. They're very common in the Middle East. We have one of them near Jericho. In a amusement park we call Banana Land because it's between a bunch of banana farms, I think. And amusement park is kind of stretching the definition of amusement park. There's like 3 things you can do in Banana Land. Mostly people just go there for picnics in a park. And I think they have one of those cool swan things. And Puli's not too far, I think. That one's really random though. That's such a random one. Why would it be there? It is like not a big city. Martin, one day I'll go on a tiny train and I will send you all the pictures. It'll be very exciting. Eventually. This magnifying glass is beginning to take its toll on my eyeballs. There are a few in Belgium, I believe that. I've never been to Belgium, but it sounds interesting. All that really comes to mind when I think of Belgium is like the EU and chocolate. The EU, chocolate, and French fries. We have a fairly big train museum in Brussels, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's very funny. Where did trains like really? It's a British invention, I want to say, right? Like Industrial Revolution started in the UK, so I wouldn't be super surprised if trains started in the UK. Am I correct in this guess? Mechanized railways are British. Okay. Okay, another flower. Done. Oh, sorry, camera. Yes, yes, observe. Or Macca's. Maybe it's McDonald's. Drink some coffee. Well, gorgeous humans, I must go now. Have a wonderful weekend, Ophi and my fellow needles. Thank you so much for being here, Lar. Yes, I appreciate you being here. Have a nice weekend as well. And have a nice time doing whatever you gotta go do. Thank you so much for dropping in. Loved having you around. As usual, where am I doing? I want black. 1 second, I need to crack my wrist. But you could also argue that the Romans did as much as they evolved rail lines for their carts on the streets from the ruts carts made. Huh! That's a pretty cool argument that you could make. I like that argument. Okay, I've derailed this chat enough. Not at all. Or are you supposed to go work? was that the situation? It's this. What was I doing? I was supposed to count how many flowers I have. How many flowers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 more. Yes, I'm supposed to be working. Big mood. Me yesterday. Me too. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm doing such a good job, I'm sure. I'm sure you're doing a wonderful job, Onion. Absolutely terrific. Gonna grab some lunch and I'll check back in later. Have a nice lunch, Haima. We may or may not be here. I have absolutely no idea. Zero clue. Huh? Sun's still up. Yeah. Not Nokia was happy today. I'm so happy that not Nokia was happy. What has happened in my chat? Ah, I see. I see. Well, as long as not Nokia was happy today. We already told you congratulations, but I'll say congratulations again. To you specifically. It's always hard to... Oh, also, I forgot to say this earlier, I do have a new redeem. If you want to be congratulated for something, I don't remember how many, I think it's only 2 per stream because it's kind of derailing. So it is a new redeem. If you want to be congratulated for something, feel free to redeem it and we'll all give you a congratulations. A congratulations. Are chicken wings a huge thing where you guys live? I don't know about a huge thing. We have KFC in Taiwan. I do enjoy KFC quite a bit. I wish the KFC here had mashed potatoes though. That's the only thing I really enjoyed in KFC elsewhere. But they do not have mashed potatoes. I just really like potatoes. Or do you- wait, you mean like buffalo wings, don't you? I don't know if I've seen any of those here. They're probably around. My city was supposed to get Finland's first KFC last year, but I haven't seen it. Do you live in like the second biggest city in Finland or something? Because I actually have no idea what the second biggest city in Finland is. I'm gonna assume that Helsinki is the biggest city in Finland. That just makes sense to me. But I have no idea what the second biggest is. This is like getting tangled. I'm just gonna remove this. Yes, freedom. I kid you not, KFC raised noise about Finnish chicken wasn't good enough for them. How? What? What is wrong with Finnish chicken? Is it too cold? Is it too feathery to deal with the weather? That doesn't make any sense. I should know? I think is that what that says? I didn't know KFC had such high standards. I think I've said this before, but the only time I've ever gotten food poisoning in the US was from KFC.